Child, at this point, just go back to jail. Because we tried to tell you, girl.
Let's talk about it.
Bitch, I'm a prize, a fucking vibe, a natural high. Put the fucking tools in the air when I arrive. Don't act surprised, be down to ride when you see me come alive. Put the fucking tools in the air when I arrive. Oh my God, is that her? There she go.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
If you want to see extended videos, exclusive content, including story times and more, subscribe to my Patreon. If you want to stay engaged and keep up with my commentary, follow me on Twitter. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to schedule you a personal reading today.
When I seen Lexi, you know, I decided to.
When I seen Lexi, her New York accent is so thick.
That Andrea's husband was cheating and was in the couch with another young lady.
He probably is. Ain't no wife and husband at no 22. She a baby mama with a ring.
How did you meet?
Okay, so we met. Listen, we met in the house, but at the end of the day,
which house?
your house.
Absolutely. If you shut the up, you'll get the story.
Yours.
Oh, my camera house.
Yeah,
Got
yes.
it. Go ahead.
But my thing
She's trying to.
was like,
You're awesome.
Good for that. Good for that. All she did was a two-piece and all that happened. Damn, Anna, you walking away with all that?
I'm pissed off now. Now I'm mad.
Well, how have you? Because you got that whoop. Because you got that whoop. Biggie, your turn.
I'm sure I'm walking here.
Did somebody wait? Hold on. Did somebody on the floor? Y'all right. I do notice everything. Hold on. Let me move the captions out the way so y'all can notice it too.
That bitch owes me some.
Who on the floor? Natalie talking about some new pop her girl. Did she take it? Who on the floor?
Yo, come on, the girls are calling, Contessa. Everybody is good.
Contessa look like a Las Vegas hooker.
Angel graduated 4.2. Adore graduated 3.9.
Not one twin dumber than the other. Look, I graduated with a 1.5.
Where were you? Who were you even talking to?
Everybody that was not you, apparently.
Oh, absolutely not, girl. You better smack the gay out of him.
I think you touted out. Okay.
Do you have any?
Oh, damn.
What do you do?
I'm a software engineer, but that's not important.
No, I love computers.
But can we stop playing? Ashley ain't dating no. Let's cut it out. Can we go find her an Asher, a Jacob? Go find her a cow.
The way that Rob went for Bob the Drag Queen, I think it's only
Drag
about
Queen, girl. The Drag Queen. You is the Drag Queen.
Why does she keep pronouncing Bob's name that way?
Well,
He absolutely has influence as well. I'm gonna have to deal with him.
You know, I paid the $7.99.
Aubrey. Aubrey.
Yeah. They told me.
What I'm going to leave with all of you is that we are all born different, and our
And
personality.
the rest is drag, girl. The rest is drag.
Noelle, you want to be my sister so bad. Stop it, girl.
Not
her.
earlier.
We love her.
Now I'm on.
Oh,
Her.
what about her?
She can go home. I'm tired of white twinks.
So I knew it was going to be a challenge that
Yeah,
I needed.
oh,
he got a thick one.
Noelle, stop it.
To play.
I want to be white twins so bad.
Listen, I might have $3 more.
I've actually never even worn.
You taking notes?
Are we doing this?
No. He was talking to you.
Wearing if we're going to be featured in each other. So bring an extra shake and go to throw on so we can get diversity. There's something you don't got to glue down too much.
Aubrey.
That's
I know how to wear a wig.
You was the one just looking at wigs. They talk about you, girl.
You just telling all my tea to these people. Patreon exclusive.
She bald headed, y'all. You want me to turn the camera on?
Go ahead.
Sure.
I've actually.
Oh, get off the screen. Everything else is already about you. This video don't need to be. Well, this shit fell. And look, I got tape on the back.
I don't even feel like taping it up. I just got it right up on my computer. Girl, what is going on, y'all? It's Sky Santana, aka Cha. Y'all know the rest. Girl, we are back for another, I guess, Chrisean update. I kind of like this little light and duo. I ain't wearing no goddamn blush. I should be. I might put some on when I go downstairs for lunch, girl. Because I'm like 4 flights upstairs in my house. I don't feel like going to grab none now, but it will look cute with this look. Oh, this a little vibe. It's a little witchy. Come on, Halloween. Okay. What was he talking about? Oh, Chrisean, because that seems to be the topic that we can only talk about. God, I wanted to get some other hot topics, but I guess Chrisean and her content is a gift that keeps on giving. So we're going to talk about it. Now, I'm well aware that, you know, Chrisean is now threatening, I guess, to sue or something. It's something going on between Chrisean and Blueface, between Chrisean and Karlissa. Now that Karlissa has revealed this information and has been speaking on Junior, we're going to do that in a separate video, okay? Content and coin and content, okay? So for this video, I just want to focus on Karlissa, what she's been saying out there, because we all know Karlissa to be a ratchet grandmother. She is. But one thing we can't say is that she's a bad mother or a bad grandmother. Now, she has some choices, but she does appear to love her family. And as shocking and jarring as her words might be, I don't think she means any harm to that baby. But I am also very mindful of when she wasn't sure of whether or not that baby was Blueface's. I remember that. I think we all remember that and how she acted a goddamn fool. So we're going to get into it after y'all, you know, go ahead and like the video.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that ass all in my face. I'm gonna bump and grind on
Okay, so I don't know why it keeps going back to this. I need to take this off. I do not like this. I mean, wait, we was on the wrong background this whole entire time. Why didn't y'all bald-headed motherfucking fat bitches tell me? Why didn't y'all tell me we was on the wrong motherfucking... I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Why y'all didn't tell me we was on the wrong background? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the story. And then it's the fact that I got to do the whole video like this so that the computer don't get into my glasses. But it says, oh wow, Karlissa speaks on Chrisean and her grandson. She says she thought fans were editing pictures of the baby until she saw things for herself. Didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. Oh, because of course
saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked at his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. And that's who I am. And I make anybody feel good. Anybody, everybody in my family knows that. I make something out of nothing. Repeat after me. She gonna make something out of nothing.
She gonna make something out
of
anyway,
nothing. Yeah, so you I got to see it, and that's probably what you was mad at me about, because you saw my face and you felt my energy. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing them. I never seen them woke before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures, or, you know, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, you know, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent. Okay. So I thought, you know, the fans was manipulating stuff. I had no clue, but now I know. Now I see what they see. I see what's going on, and that's all right. That's all right. It don't matter. It wouldn't matter to me at all, one bit. He will be around this motherfucker in a chair that sits him up. I will go buy the best stuff for him. I will go buy the best chair that sits him up. I will be calling India and France and Rome, trying to figure out what machine we can get to work what. We would be chopping that shit down. But nope, you sitting over there with a bunch of weirdos that want some followers. It crushed my heart to look at my grandbaby and see that. And that was my first time seeing.
Now, there's a couple of things that I want to address because, as per usual, people are in the comments trying to victimize Chrisean. Now, why would she say this about her grandson? While the baby don't even need enemies when he has a grandma like this. You would never, never ever see my child. This is why I keep my kids away from bad-spirited people. I don't even think she's bad-spirited, y'all. I don't. I think, much like Mama D, she oversteps her boundaries when it comes to her child. However, I don't ever see her. Like, here's the thing. Y'all don't like what the bitch is saying because y'all don't like the messenger. Y'all don't like the message because y'all don't like the messenger. And I don't know why y'all get up here and y'all be on Twitter and y'all be in these motherfucking comments. And again, I want to say not y'all, but I don't know how y'all act when y'all outside this home. I don't know how y'all act when y'all outside my little group. I don't know. But it's like y'all got all of this mouth on Twitter and social media and in the comments, but then want to get mad when she has that same type of talk, that same type of language. Once you stop being offended at every goddamn thing, you'll realize that Karlissa is somebody who tries to find the humor in the situation, but she's still coming from a place of love. Now, granted, there's so many other things that we could drag her for. Again, the overstepping the boundaries when it comes to her child and how she was acting when she didn't think that the grandson was hers, you know, how she was acting towards Jaden and Chrisean at one point. Okay, cool. But I even saw recently Karlissa did like a live or something where she talked about how basically, I guess she had been touched. And so she's basically put the fear of God into Jaden and into Callie, right? And now they have, you know, setups in their houses or whatever. And so just hearing her talk, I'm like, okay, so there is a bit of sense there. And just hearing stuff like that makes me realize, like, oh, when she gets online and she's in front of the camera, she's performing. She's performing. She may not have a YouTube channel. She may not be out here necessarily, you know, wrecking TVs and having relationships for clout like her son and his mistress or girlfriend or wife. I don't know what she is today. Baby mama number 5. Like, I don't know. But she may not be like them, but she's still performing in a sense. And if you listen to what she's saying, she's not necessarily wrong. She's not. Because basically what she just said is, listen, I was around that baby. That baby has something going on with it, right? I thought that it was just fanfare on the internet. I thought the fans was doing the most because obviously there are a group of people, me included, that do not like Chrisean. So she just thought, okay, it was just, you know, clout and edits and all of that, right? But once I sat around the baby, I was like, oh, there's something really wrong here. And Chrisean clocked that. I noticed that there's something wrong here because her energy instantly changed. But that's okay. I'ma still love my baby the same. Yes, my baby got some things going on, but guess what? My baby is still a gift from God. My baby is still a joy to be in this world. And just because my baby got some things going on with them, I'm not going to sit and make them feel like they any less than. No. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna do it responsibly instead of being out here drinking and fighting and fucking and getting pregnant and drinking and fighting and fucking like Chrisean was and is continuing to do. I'm gonna make sure my baby, who has all of these problems, gets the best doctors possible, the best service possible, the best resources possible. But y'all too busy in the motherfucking comments sitting here rushing to victimize somebody or sitting here rushing to be offended at something. Y'all didn't hear that she literally just said that. I just translated what she said. But y'all don't like the messenger, so of course you're not receiving a message. Of course. Of course. And I'm somebody that's like a Karlissa. Like, I will make jokes like that. Like, ooh, do I want to go there? I don't. But I'm somebody like Karlissa. I will say the same goddamn thing. Baby, what? Huh? What? My baby gonna be crippled for the rest? Okay, well, bitch, I guess we both on crutches. When you want to start practicing? Today, tomorrow? Like, that's the type that I am. You understand what I'm saying? So I get Karlissa's sense of humor. I get it. Again, there plenty of times where she can be dragged. This is not one of them. Now, I do want to clock something that she said, because she said, I didn't think it was that serious. And I beg to differ, because last year, this is what you said.
I said she drank, and because I hear the cry and I see what y'all see, I do feel like there could be some type of neurological problem. I do see that. I'm not blind and I'm not dumb. I'm not fixing to play blind or dumb. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to go get my matching helmet with my baby if he need a helmet. That's not the same as you calling somebody.
Now I'm gonna say this because I don't know the source of this video, but I'm gonna just assume that likely she said something else and then people got into the comments to do exactly what we just talked about, and she's reiterating again, like, I'm not calling the little baby retarded. I'm not saying anything that's not politically correct that I should not say. Like, what the fuck y'all want me to say? By definition, by law, by whatever the hell you want to call it, this baby is blind. Okay, Ray Charles, let's go. Let me enroll this little nigga into some piano classes. She finding a human in a situation, but she's still letting you know, I'm going to be there for this child and I'm not going to treat them any differently. And if humor is how I have to get through this, because now I'm dealing with a child that has a sickness because of ignorant fucking parent, too, at that. Even though she can acknowledge Chrisean, I'm waiting on her to acknowledge Blueface's part in it all. But then again, no, absolutely not. Because you know what? Women, come to the front. This is a moment where y'all gonna hate me. This is a moment where y'all gonna unsubscribe. Come to the front. Because this on y'all. Well, not y'all, because I'm one, but I'm not part of it. Like, girl, you ain't biological, so you don't know. Well, this on the biologicals. Because my body, my choice, you decided to keep the baby, and look what happened. Look what happened. My body, my choice. She decided to have this baby for whatever reason, and look at how she took care of the baby. So even though I want her to go in on Jonathan, I want her to go in on Blueface because that is still the other parent and he does play a major part as well. I'm not even mad at her going in on Chrisean because once the baby was made and put into the factory, that's on Chrisean to take care of it. We could pull up clips and try to, say, oh, well, Blueface is the one who fed her liquor, who gave her a blunt. That's on Chrisean. My body, my choice. That's on Chrisean. And no, I'm not poking fun at the laws. I'm talking about all of those who cannot take accountability in certain situations, who feel like, I will call you back. I'm in the middle of a video. She want to be on camera so bad. No. Girl, I'm talking about all of those who sleep with men that they don't know, depend on them to protect them by bringing a condom and bringing protection. Meanwhile, they're your greatest threat in goddamn America. And then you have a baby and then you try to force the man to be there for the baby that he said that he did not want. I'm talking to that crowd. Okay. I'm not ignorant. Okay. Again, sometimes we have to learn how to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes we have to learn how to focus on the message and not on our feelings. Okay. So please don't take offense to what I'm saying. Okay. I'm throwing a rock into a crowd of dogs right now, but the only motherfuckers that should get hit and holler are those that are ignorant and careless with their body. That's what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people love to think that like everybody just got the same situation or the same story, and it's not necessarily that. Sometimes, yes, there are people that are careless, and that could be the people that people are trying to hone in on and focus in on and make better. But then other people, I don't even want to go there. That's a whole other video in itself. I'm gonna just bring it back to Karlissa, and I'm gonna say this. She does need to sit down and have a conversation with Jonathan, but I'm not mad at her going in on Chrisean. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, regardless of anything, that man could have put a bottle up to her face. She still should have been smart enough, human enough to know, let me not fuck with my child. Chrisean very much gives me, oh, I'm not drinking not because I'm pregnant. I'm not drinking because I don't want to look extra bloated with this baby in my belly on top of a bloated belly. That's what she gives me. She very much gives me, oh, I didn't stop drinking because I'm pregnant. No, I stopped drinking because, girl, I want to bounce back as quickly as possible and not have to deal with the alcohol weight after. That's what she gives me. Okay, so let's get back into it. I'm not mad at Karlissa
Okay.
referring to the baby
That's
like
not,
this.
we don't even use that word anymore. Remember, they took the word out. And y'all can play dumb all y'all want to. She knows she drank. We know she drank. We know we could see something going on. His daddy's gonna see something going on. We know what come with this. We ain't stupid, and we ain't gonna play stupid. And nor will we ever even treat anybody any different if they had a problem or not. Grandparents don't see that. This how the Lord lets you come here, then we gonna make you the best of whatever you are. Period. It wouldn't even be.
And she's remained consistent with that same message. Again, you may not like the messenger, but y'all got to start hearing the message and take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, leave the rest. What they say, take the meat and leave the bones. You don't have to like what she's saying. You don't have to, but she's being very clear. I'm going to love this child regardless. If this child is seriously my grandchild, I'm going to love this child regardless. I'm going to make sure they get the best healthcare, best resources, best everything. Because it's clear that with the two parents that they got,
You having to hide him and hide his face. Give me the baby. I will show his face. I will show him love. I'll be.
and let me stop right there, because I know it's people that probably think she just want to use her baby for clout. She want to be the one getting all the millions. That's not what she's saying at all. What she's saying is y'all keep hiding the baby like y'all are insecure, like y'all are not fearful of the baby, but fearful of what people will say. Like y'all, it's on the tip of my tongue. Like y'all hide the baby like y'all are ashamed of the baby. I will walk publicly hand in hand with my baby. Okay? Because Chrisean, whether or not you're ready to admit it, you fucked up. Bad. And here I am as a grandparent that's ready to step up and say, you know what? While you go over there and you deal with your trauma, so you're not taking it out on your kid and projecting it onto your kid, I'm going to hold this hand proudly and be there for him every step of the way, because I can clearly see you're not equipped. This is the best shit that Karlissa ever could have been saying. I'm not understanding why people mad at her.
I'm still going to be proud of him no matter how he look. I would never hide one of my kids' face. Something wrong or not. If that's how his face is, that's how his face is. That's.
I'm sorry. Y'all listen. Some of y'all say I love to go against the grain. Baby, I am the grain. Okay, what happened? Okay, listen, I don't do none of that straddling and fence shit. No. And it's not that I'm always just trying to be opposite of the general population. I just think the general opinion is constantly on some fuck shit. I think people hear one thing and everybody runs with it as group thought, as gospel. And it's based in bullshit. When I don't agree, I just don't agree. And maybe because I've been exited out this patriarchy, matriarchy, whatever you want to call it, this matrix, I just think differently. I'm not in that box that society is in. So I've been broken out of that conditioning and programming and all of this, that, and the third. So I'm not offended. Okay? Let me have kids and something is seriously wrong, I would be the same way. Same fucking way. Because while everybody's sitting here in the comments judging her when y'all really need to be judging Chrisean, clock that T. And I know it ain't y'all, but you know, it's like while everybody's sitting here judging, it's like she's the one who has to go home and deal with this child. Even though Chrisean ain't letting her see the child, you understand what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I'm the one related to the child. I'm the one that could possibly have to take care if something happens to Chrisean again, because it ain't like she ain't due for another jail visit. And I ain't talking to visit Blueface. Like, so come on. I get it. And if humor is the way she got to get through it, then oh well, don't talk about a kid. Don't talk about a baby. Bitch, that baby is two months old. That bitch ain't gonna remember shit that happened in 2020 goddamn 5. Girl, World War III, aliens, all the shit that's about to happen. By the time that baby is older, he's not gonna give a damn what the fuck his grandmother said when he was 5 months old. Cut it the fuck out. It be the fake wokeness, the fake performativeness that I cannot deal with no more. I can't. And I won't.
the kind of love and confidence that I would already be building in your child right now that you not even knowing you supposed to be doing.
Boom. And you know what? I keep stopping her, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's my channel. She has a fucking point. You may not like the messenger, okay, but you're gonna hit a message, and it's still instilling confidence. Yes, it's through humor. Y'all want the baby to be ashamed. Y'all want her to be ashamed. Oh, because she said, look, if my baby got to wear a metal helmet, I'm going to walk around with one. If he have to wear a wheelchair, I'm going to pimp that shit out like it's Pimp My Ride. Y'all want her to be ashamed. How y'all want her to act? Bitch, if my baby retarded, my baby retarded. My baby special ed, he's special ed. Ain't shit we can do about it. But instilling him that you are still a blessing. Yeah, God made you special. And you know what? You are special. You are different from others for a reason. Because your mission is so much more different than everybody else's. Your divine mission that God gave to you, he ain't give it to nobody else, baby. He gave it to you. Yes, you are different. Yes, you stand out. Yes, you don't fit into the mold because you were never meant to, baby. You were never meant to. Would you rather be like everybody else? Or would you rather be the one that has that X factor to them? This is about quality. This is about substance. And that's why a lot of the times people that do have these issues or usually do go through something major and traumatic in life, and I'm not talking about, no, my man cheated on me, or, oh my God, I can't get a job because of I'm talking about real life stuff. Real life stuff. So where people don't fit into the status quo, whether you're bigger or whether you're not as pretty as other people, or if you're handicapped in some sort of way. 9 times out of 10, if it's not a hurt person hurting other people, those be the most beautiful souls, most welcomingest, warmest energies around, because they know what it feels like to feel awkward and to feel like the ugly duckling and to feel like you don't fit in. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that she's trying to instill that confidence, like, y'all be wanting to live in a motherfucking fantasy. Y'all don't be wanting to tell your kids that they slow. Y'all don't be wanting to tell your kids, hey, you might be a little autistic. Okay? You might be a little... Y'all be tiptoeing around and shit because secretly, in your mind, you feel like if you ain't got to think about it, you ain't got to acknowledge it publicly or to your child, then it doesn't exist. That the doctors lied. Somehow they done got it wrong. Because how did you end up giving birth to a fucked up child? We could really have a conversation if y'all want to. Like, we gonna do these commentary videos or we gonna do them? So y'all be tiptoeing around shit, scared to have the real fucking conversation. No, baby, guess what? Yes, you were born with eight toes instead of 10. Yeah, bitch, it's weird. There's gonna be a lot of people in this world that looks at you like, oh, why you walking around like that? Why you limping? Why you got crutches? But guess what? Anybody get in your face, you take that crutch and you knock shit out of them. Okay, because you are special. And you wanna play basketball? You wanna play football? Okay. Just understand, baby, even if you want to play soccer, it's going to be a little bit more hard for you, a little bit more challenging, but you can do it. Okay? You just going to have to apply a little bit more pressure, baby. That's it. Just work a little harder. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Okay? So just understand, yes, you different. Okay? But that's a beautiful thing, right? That makes you memorable, right? At the end of the game, people going to be like, look at that player with the walk, right? And then if you good, guess what? They really going to remember you, right? Because they're going to be like, that funny looking player, the one that was walking weird, that's the one that took us to the championship. Now look at you. Now you become a millionaire because you done took it all away. Now you're a pro athlete, right? Because Hollywood loves a gimmick. And look how far you was able to take this, all because I instilled confidence within your ass as you was a baby, right? Social media may not have liked it because maybe they wanted me to tiptoe over it like people tend to do. That's why I said in the last couple of videos, a lot of y'all out here dating men thinking that they just got a little attitudinal problem or they just get a little upset when they hungry. And really your nigga is autistic. Doctors probably tried to tell the parents, teachers probably tried to say something and the parent ain't believe it. So the parent never said anything. Or the parent knew and never said anything. Because again, it's a slight. It's a slight. You start my womanhood being attacked. But something wrong with my vagina? I'm out here producing broken baby dolls? And you start internalizing it instead of just telling the truth. Because see, when you tell the truth and you accept the truth, that's when you truly live free. That's when you truly live free. Because guess what? That kid is going to grow up, likely get teased. But that shit gonna bounce right off of them. Bounce right off of them. Bitch, what you gonna say to me? Retarded girl. I know that. I know that. And my family celebrate my retardation. What are you talking about? That's the type of parent that I am. Okay? That's how I would be. That's how I would be. Girl, because we could talk about it if we're gonna talk about it.
We don't hide our face. We don't hide our kids over here. We flex up. Fuck is you doing? Teaching him that you don't like the way he looked at you. People, whatever people gonna say about how he looked, that's where we build his strength so that he can have his own voice about how he looked.
I ain't never in my life agreed with this lady so much because she usually annoys me and she's full of antics, but she is 100% right. I have a song called called Who's in Charge of the Girls? And I literally say at the beginning, my anything should not affect your everything. And vice versa. Because what you got going on, it don't affect me. What you eat don't make me shit. So it should be the same way. My anything should not affect your everything. I shouldn't be able to say one comment and fuck up your entire day. How I get that much power? I'm God? Girl, let me find out. Let me find out. Woo. What's going to happen if I snap my fingers? What's going to happen if I look at you the wrong way? What's going to happen if I put down a wish list and start manifesting? Girl. My anything should not affect your everything. But we're talking about social media here, full of people that are insecure, walk around craving attention, craving clout. It becomes an adrenaline rush, okay, for the viewers, the commenters, and Chrisean and Blueface. So they're pandering to social media because they already know social media going to tear into that ass more than they already doing now about everything they've been doing, the way that the baby looks, this, that, and the third. And then Chrisean's sick mind, she's thinking of it like, I will sell myself in my relationship, but I'm not going to put my baby out there to be ridiculed. And I get it. In a way, it is protection. It is. But not when the intention and more so the foundation is rooted in shame. That's the difference. Protect your baby at all costs. But if it's rooted in shame, you need to sit on somebody's couch and talk about that. You need to go talk to the lady. So that's what Karlissa had to say. There is another video. Let me see if I can find it.
Been clout chasing off my child since the beginning. Don't come talking to me about no goddamn granddaddy. Motherfucker robbed my son as soon as he signed his deal. Yo, come here, talking about granddaddy with him. Girl, you better go down there with your baby. Don't take your eyes off your baby and put your purse up too. If that man was anywhere where he was supposed to be, Jonathan wouldn't be in the situation he in, okay? I went and got that man and told him it's your turn to go over there and let the Power Ranger beat your ass and go in there and check on our son. Now, I had to go force him to damn near do that. Woke him up out of his bed in Vegas and told him to come check on your son. You see what I'm saying? He didn't just volunteer. So he ain't just volunteering to be over there for the free rent right now, okay? Don't ever get life twisted. I'm not fixing to ignore nobody in here talking about, oh, yeah, they got their granddaddy. His own child support. That ain't no granddaddy. He got 2 grandkids by his daughter. Now, you know when your daughter got grandkids, them supposed to be on your Facebook, on your Instagram. But yeah, we don't see him in no pictures with none of his daughter's grandkids. Why would that be? Because ain't no clout over there? Don't come in here talking to me about no granddaddy. When I didn't get to eat some night, that was somewhere with some eating. He gonna do you just how my son gonna do you, just how his daddy did. That's what they do. That's where they come from, okay? So don't say I didn't tell you. When he get out, he not finna with you. Probably gonna do it for a couple of days, a couple of months. Okay.
Because part of me is like, at what point do you sit Jonathan down? And I don't know why I keep calling him that, but at what point do you sit him down and try to get him to do better? But I mean, he's a grown man. He gonna do what he want. It's this whole boys gonna be boys, men gonna be men. And I mean, to an extent they are, but you don't have to put up with it. And a lot of y'all want to be race loyal so bad. I'm black. I gotta have a black man. I gotta have a black dick. Okay, let's see how that works out for you. Ratchet, hood, thug, ghetto. It's not synonymous with black at all. However, a lot of the people that be yelling out certain things, y'all be attracted to a certain type. And I've been saying forever, stop dating futures expecting to get a Russell Wilson. Okay? So you can find you an Obama. You can find you a, let me see, who's another one? It's not like it's that many examples of, we're going to talk and we're going to talk. And Street saying that Obama and Michelle about to split or been split anyways. So I don't know if that's the best example, but I think y'all kind of understand my point, right? Like there's a very small percent chance of finding a black man that has not been socialized the way that a lot of black men have been socialized. Okay. And you can call that to disrespect women. You can call that to be an asshole, to think the world revolves around them, to think that they're a prize. Fill in the blank, right? All of the above. There's a very small percentage, but a lot of y'all insist on remaining race loyal. And it doesn't mean that the same bullshit can't happen to you elsewhere, right? But you better your chances when you don't. And I'm not necessarily saying don't date black men. That's not what I'm saying at all. Turn it on, right? I'm just saying open up your mind, okay? And if you are going to continue to date the same type, change the programming, change the station. Stop going after the hood niggas because they're going to be Jonathan. They're going to be Blueface, right? And so while she probably should sit him down and have this conversation, he not going to change because like she said, this is where they come from. This is how they are. And the women sit back, allow it. Not that it's your job to change. Let's not get into a whole debate about that. It's not your job to change. In this case, though, where she's the mother, right? Instead of running around worrying about who he fucking and this, that, and the third, maybe that's some of the conversations she should have been having with Blue. I don't know. Right? But that's such a whole complex thing that I don't even want to get into it.
Okay, but he gonna do just like his daddy did. You see his daddy with some woman half his age with 3 little kids, don't even probably know who the daddies is. Now how the fuck that with us? He's 60 years old with a goddamn little girl with 3 kids. You talking about his granddaddy with him. Girl, you finna fuck your son up. That's what you finna do. You finna fuck your child up. You don't see Jaden leaving her kids with the money, do you? So keep the granddaddy downstairs and don't try to use no granddaddy against me because wasn't no granddaddy finna give your child the love that I was. Wasn't no, the granddaddy that was finna give your child the love that he needed is right here in this bed, okay? Because all these kids come and go when they want to up over here, okay? They got a place to go. Y'all don't have no grandparents like me. They don't make them no more. Now don't get on here no more talking about me being not being no grandparent. Your son will never in his life see a grandparent like me.
I borrowed $50 from Elva.
Unfortunately, a lot of people won't. A lot of people won't. Listen, Karlissa is a lot of things, but I definitely believe that she love them kids. She wouldn't be wilding out the way that she does. And there could be things said about that because just because you love someone doesn't necessarily mean they got to keep you in their life. And okay. But you can't say that she hate her kids or that her kids hate her necessarily. I mean, her and Blue's relationship is up and down, but you got to look at the odds of who Chrisean has around her to help that baby. Like Chrisean is a product of crack. The environment she was in. And I saw somewhere that her father was supposed to be a politician or something, or was that in the video? I don't know. It's just like, who gonna raise that baby? Blue, Chrisean, the granddaddy she was just talking about, or Karlissa, or Chrisean's mother? It seems to me, since all the Malones are so fucked up, that Karlissa would be the best option. But Chrisean got her pride, she got her ego, she got money to chase. And if you somebody that's like, I'm not giving up my baby, I'm not giving up my baby, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. It's crazy too, because going back to the whole, I do what I want with my body, and if I choose to get pregnant and have this baby, even though he don't want it, I'ma still have it because I always wanted to be a mother. Okay, cool. Because when it's that time and you saying all of that, it's, oh, I'm gonna beat it for my baby. I'm gonna take care of my baby. I don't need nobody else. I can do this by myself. Da, 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 da. Okay, so when you realize that you can't, you do understand that help is available, right? Like in this situation, like this wouldn't be a need for ego, because Chrisean, if you do truly wake up and realize you need help, sitting back and saying, this is my baby, ain't nobody gonna take my baby, instead of allowing that baby into an environment that's clearly ready to love on him and give him the resources and whatnot that he needs, like that's selfish, and that causes trauma for the kid and makes their life worse. So, you know, just be mindful before y'all comment, I'm not giving up my baby. What Karlissa want her to do? Let her adopt the baby. If that's what's best for him, yes. Because Chrisean never gave a damn about Junior. And it's clear she don't now. She's ashamed of the baby. So if adoption is what it takes, then yes. If staying with Karlissa for a little bit is what it takes, then yes. Because what other options are there? The Malone sisters are fighting sexual assault. They was all raised with a crackhead mother, like pedophilia in the family. It's a lot going on over there. So if you take a look at the other family, like, yeah, it's give Junior to Karlissa, Jaden, Callie, will put the baby up for adoption. And we all know how that goes, how that story ends a lot of the times. I don't know. Let me know what y'all thought about all of this down in the comments below, child. As if I give up. I was not planning on being here for this long, especially since we're about to turn around and talk about this exact same topic, because Chrisean has now clapped back. Girl, patreon.com/Santana, where you can watch your favorite shows along with me. TheAlanaSouls.com to go book you a personal reading. And oh, before I go ahead and end this, I have a new podcast. Okay, I have a new podcast coming, so I want y'all to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It's called youtube.com/TGirlPod. I'm waiting to get to a certain number. We're gonna start uploading content, and yeah, and filming and whatnot. It's gonna be cute. If y'all love best friend dynamics, Saucy Santana, Carisha, Saucy Santana and Mitch, Pretty V and B Simone, y'all gonna love us. Okay, just two best friends shooting the shit. There's definitely gonna be some sort of commentary channel, an extension of this channel, and it's gonna be a kid. But let me do say, it's very LGBT focused, ho. Okay, I'm the T, she's the L. So please don't come over there with all that straight shit. Please do not come over there with all that heterosexual shit. Like, girl, it's fun. Okay, we trying to keep it light and keep it fun. Okay. So I love each and every one of y'all allegedly, and I'll see y'all hoes in the next one. Bye-bye.
Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas flowing up, but wasn't when I'm coming up. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas flowing up.